Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stefan, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Kabalevsky's Opus 39 number 8. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and make sure to check the notifications bell to never miss a new video. Also, I now offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for one, there's going to be information in the description below. So, a couple of words about the book. As usual, if you follow this little series, Kabalevsky's Opus 39 is an amazing book for beginners, from kind of prep level all the way to grade 1, grade 2, and it's kind of a technique book or collection of pieces, but it really improves performance, musicality, and expression as well. In this video, we're going to look at number 8, which in my book is called Melody, but they have lots of different titles in different editions. So let me play it for you first, and then we're going to talk about the difficulties and what to pay attention to. So as you can hear, the melody is very lyrical, very connected, very smooth legato. And one thing you must have noticed instantly is that the two hands are playing unison, so the exact same melody in both hands, but 2 octaves apart. So again, if you learn one hand, you technically know the other hand as well, and you don't even have to read it because it's the exact same thing in both hands. But playing unison sometimes is actually quite difficult because although you're playing the same notes, but you're playing it with the mirrored fingers. So when you have 5 in the right hand, you have 1 in the left, and when you have 1 in the right hand, you have 5 in the left, and it can sometimes be a little bit confusing. Now the piece says lento, so slowly. We are in 4/4, so 4 beats in a bar, and we have a little B flat because we are in the key of D minor. So every single B is going to be flat apart from the little natural sign in the second line, in the 6th bar. I think the biggest challenge of this piece is to get the musicality of it, to get the flow of the short phrases. As you can see, the composer decided to put 8 separate slurs instead of one very long slur all the way through, which means that he wanted to phrase the short phrases like small little sentences in a long paragraph, and you have to make this audible in your performance. So when you reach the end of a slur, you lift up your hand and you start the next slur. Then you finish the slur, lift up your hand and start the next slur. So it's kind of a drop, flow, lift, drop, flow, lift, and that's going to give you a very nice expressive sound. We have rising and falling melodies, so you can add some natural dynamics, but if you looked at my hand when I was playing this first phrase, my hand was following the melody. I didn't go too far out, but I didn't keep my hand static like this, because then it sounds a little bit robotic, how a computer would play it, an old school computer. So always follow the melody with your hand, and then you get this kind of wavy motion which translates into the sound as well. Dynamics wise, we start quiet or medium quiet, and in the second line, at the beginning of the second line, we start getting louder, and for the very last bar we get quieter again, but that's all that's happening. Now let me play the right hand first very slowly, and then obviously the left hand is going to be the same. So we have mostly quavers and crotchets, eighth notes and quarter notes, so you can either go like this, ti 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 ta, ta ti 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 ta, or you can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's up to you which one you do. Because you only have quavers and crotchets, I think ti-ti-ta is the easiest way to get the rhythm right. So we're going to start with this downbeat, and the melody goes in steps and skips, so very easy to sight read. You don't have to think about the notes so much, just think about your B flat. So lift, drop, lift. Now, as you could see, we put 5 on the B flat, And then we substitute number 5 onto the A and 3, 1. So we have a little finger change here, substitution. Then back to the G, skip, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, crescendo, and as you could see on this B natural, we have a tenuto mark, so we have to stress it and make it a little bit louder than the rest of the notes. Then 3 on the F, lift, and getting quieter, and an octave up to the D. And that's the right hand. So watching the steps and the skips, lifting up your hand at the end of the phrases, and a little bit of dynamics. Make sure you follow the melody. And when you put it hands together, the main challenge is to make sure that the two hands work together in perfect sync. So if you ever hear anything like this, then it means the two hands are a little bit out of time, so they have to go down perfectly together. Concentrate, go very slowly. Lift. 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 Crescendo. And so on. So the hands are 2 octaves apart. Right hand starts next to the middle C, left hand 1, 2 octaves down, 5 on the D. I hope this was helpful to you. Check back for the next lesson. We're going to look at number 9.